Okay, I've got to be honest. I've spent more than my fair share of time inside casinos. The noise, the lights, the smell, I've been there. Under the veneer of luxury and excitement is the cold underbelly few talk about. From the casino workers themselves, these are the saddest stories they've seen. Taking turns so one parent could play the slots while the other sat in the noisy, bright lobby while the kids tried to sleep. The casino I worked at was very loudly against kids in the casino. No vending machines in the hotel, no kid-friendly TV channels in rooms, no video game room, very bright lights in every public area, etc. And every Friday and Saturday night, we would see kids sleeping on bumpy metal benches and on the floor while the adults gambled. Editing to say there was an adult with the kids. The kids were sleeping on benches, but they weren't left unsupervised. Still, horribly irresponsible and overwhelmingly selfish, and probably emotionally abusive, but not abandoned. So marginally better, maybe worse, depending on how you look at it. As a father of 3 myself, I just really can't imagine a scenario where this would ever be acceptable. Even just seeing it in the lobby of a casino would just make me want to leave immediately. It's bad optics for the casino, and I'm pretty sure kids aren't even allowed legally to be in the casino. I'm not sure if that's different in different jurisdictions, but seriously, if I'm walking in to entertain myself and I see kids trying to sleep in the front lobby or anywhere near the bathrooms or something like that, I'm turning around and walking right out. Anti-Coconuts responded, former casino kid reporting in. I grilled my parents about this behavior as an adult. My dad defends their choice, calling casinos one of the safest places on earth due to all the cameras and security they had. Well, I guess at least he had a response. Captain Undesirable wrote, I worked at a bank near an Indian casino. The casino bus would park near the retirement home and shuttle the people to the casino whenever social security checks cleared. Those who had accounts with us would come the next day trying to halt any payments because of fraud from the casinos every month. I always saw long lines for check cashing on Friday nights and never pieced it together until reading this comment why that was true. And now that I know, I can't ever unsee it. This next one's a personal story of mine, not actually from Reddit, but I was in my mid-20s and I went out to a poker house just to play some cards, and at the table next to me, a guy has a total medical episode, foaming from the mouth, and passes out right on the table. They lock up his chips, EMTs come, he gets wheeled out in a gurney, and the pit boss comes by and just wipes up the table a little bit, takes away the guy's chips, and immediately calls in for the next player off the waiting list to come join the table. That's when I knew I needed to turn around, walk out the door, and never come back. If you like this visual kind of storytelling, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This next one's from an account that's been deleted, but it's still a really good story. I'm not a casino worker. I was at a bar on the casino floor and an elderly man in a suit and hat sat down a few seats over and started talking to the bartender. They made small talk, and then he mentioned that his wife of 50 years had died of cancer a few weeks beforehand. He said they never had kids and not many friends, so he took all the savings they had and came to Vegas to have some fun until the money runs out. Then I'll be going home to be with my wife. The bartender never followed up on it, but just kind of let him drink. I just awkwardly kept scrolling on my phone. What do you even say to something like that? I'm with the OP on this one. I don't even know how I would respond in that moment. This one's from 916 Hajmo. When I was single and childless, I had a lot more money, so I would frequent the casino a lot. Once I saw an infant in the car seat, covered in a blanket, moving around in an unattended car in the parking lot garage. Security had already been alerted, and the parents were found inside at the slots. They were arrested and even made the news that night. I guess I didn't really know what I was getting into when I started reading these stories. Each one is more depressing than the one before it. Which one got under your skin the most? Let us know.